Okay, let's go to Jeff. Line number one, brother Jeff, come on in.
Hello, Egberto. This is Jeff. I haven't talked to you in a while. I was switching jobs, so now I have time to listen to your show again.
Well, talk to me, my brother. Thank you so kindly for listening. Talk to me.
Well, I don't agree with everything you say, but I like listening to you. Did you mention earlier that you shouldn't have to have an ID to vote?
No. What I said is that we all know who we are. In other words, the government, the system, the city all know who we are. Our social security number, where we live, all that information is well known. If you have a driver's license, if you have any identification that can say this is who I am, you should be able to go in there and vote. You shouldn't have to register to vote, is what I said. And the reason I'm saying that is we know who you are. Go ahead, my brother.
So you're saying that you shouldn't you don't have to affiliate yourself with parties then?
No, I don't think, put it this way. I think the party system, especially now that we have the intercommunications that we have right now, I think the party system is one of the biggest detriment to our society right now. If you notice, there's a caller that calls in here often. His name is Joe. We are finally at the point where Joe called in once and said, Egberto, there are a lot of things that you talk about I agree with, but there are things that we probably will never agree on, mostly the social issues like abortion, etc. But if we were able to vote on policy, it's amazing where we could actually get this country. We'd have things like basic income, would have things like people who are aggrieved, which has no party affiliation, whether you're poor or not, would get policies that support them. So I'm with you if what you're saying is we shouldn't really have to have something called party affiliation. Continue, my brother.
No, I don't. I'm not really. I don't like party affiliations. I'm a MAGA guy, but I'll admit it, and I love it. But there shouldn't be all the stuff nowadays is just going crazy. The hate of each side. And
I don't hate you. You're MAGA. I don't hate you.
I know that.
And you know what else is so great about it? I bet you and I could sit down and have a cup of coffee and agree on about 80% of everything. Well, I would wager. I would look. Put it. You should call me out on that. I would wager that if we sit down and have a conversation, we agree on more than 80% of stuff.
Well, I'm going to have to bring backup. I'll have to bring Bard and Brian with me.
I would love to have all of you together. Actually, I would love to have all of you together and sitting down around the table of coffee, as long as it's some good Panamanian coffee.
Oh, no. There would be, if it gets out of hand, then I'd put my foot down because you don't do that. But another thing I wanted to bring up was all the stuff that's going on campuses. It's just nuts. I think I have to say Biden hit it when he said that there should be no violence involved. And from what I've read, that 50% of those people don't even attend school there, and they're protesting on the campus.
Okay, let me ask you this. I want to ask you, look, let's say those numbers are true, right? Let's call those numbers true. The University of Texas, right? You are a tax-paying citizen of Texas. If you decided that you wanted to go on the campus of the University of Texas and protest, you are simply protesting on a piece of land that you are also paying for. So I don't, people bring up argument or this points that I don't understand. What's the point? Because if you're, Colombia is a different.
I'll go with you on that one.
You're with me, right?
I'll go with you on that one.
Thank you.
I'll go with you on that one. But the violence part of it.
I disagree with violence, sir. And one of the things about protest is to make things uncomfortable so that people listen. And a lot of people who protest do things that are in fact illegal, and they pay the consequences for it. In other words, a lot of those kids will pay the consequences for the violent portion of the protest that they do. But they did it. So a lot of times they do it for a consequence. What I don't like violence against person or personal property. I am with you. But what I'm saying is protest is not made to make life comfortable for anybody. It's made to make life uncomfortable.
In jail to do that.
Right. So you agree with me?
Oh, I think they should rot in jail. if they do that. They should be sentenced to the maximum fines and time.
Okay, stop. Okay, stop right there, brother. Jeff. So the people who sprayed bear spray on cops on January 6th, you agree with that? That should apply as well, right?
Well, on January 6th, I'm not real.
No. Wait. Again, hold on, Jeff. Listen to me here, my brother. If there were MAGA folks who sprayed bear spray on cops, if there are MAGA folks who stomped on cops' heads,
they should go to jail.
Okay, great. So again, remember what I said earlier. I said if you and I went for some coffee, I guarantee you would agree on most things. Because what happens is sometimes we cater things through a false ideology. But when we sit down and look at facts and the same, if you listen to the show yesterday, Melissa called in and said, Egberto, you were actually justifying some of the stuff that happened on January 6th. I said, I wasn't justifying just January 6th. I was saying these guys had the right to protest. Doesn't mean they're right, but they have the right to protest. Now, and they also have the right to suffer the consequences of their protests. So I don't see where the disagreement is.
No, I mean they need to crack down on them. I mean, just these are kids that are going to school and they're I'm not a racist at all, and they're putting anti-Semitic.
Hey Jeff,
I can't use that word.
Hey, Jeff, brother, let me just say one thing, okay? I have to go to 3 callers, and each of them will get 30 seconds. But I want you to call me back on Monday because I want us to continue this discussion. All right?
Okay. All right.
Thank you, brother. Peace.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number 1, subscribe to our channel. And number 2, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.